The first two words of the Apostles' Creed are, I believe. Believing is different than knowing. Believing drives the actions of our life. The first line is, I believe in God the Father Almighty. And we're going to explore that line on Answers for Living. 90% of people say they believe in God. The Bible actually says that every person knows there's a God. They look at creation and they know that there is someone who is eternal, has power, intelligence, is involved in intricate detail, in order, and in beauty. They know this because of what God has made. But some suppress the truth. Some deliberately decide to take a stand. There is no God. But God says in Romans chapter 1, they know there's a God and they are without excuse. The truth is, everyone knows there is a God. Someone might say, well, give me an argument that might make me think that there is a God. Well, one argument is called a cosmological argument. The example would be like this. If an egg flies through the air and hits you on the shoulder, you assume that the egg didn't, in its simple eggness, suddenly decide to grow wings and fly through the air and hit you on the shoulder. Probably someone threw it. Well, when it comes to the universe or creation, you look around you. What do you see? Did it all just happen? Or was it there for a reason? Is there a reason behind it? Was there an uncaused cause? You see, we either have an infinite universe that was uncaused and is unchanging, or there is an infinite God who was uncaused and is unchanging. There's another argument. It's called a teleological argument. Voltaire and others took this position. If you look at something very complex, like a watch that really works as jewelry and as a timepiece, then there must be behind the existence of the watch a watchmaker. It's absurd to believe that the watch made itself. When looking at the universe and its complexity and its exquisite functioning, a design this complex must have behind it a designer. I want you to listen to a cute story, and it's true. There were these parents who were atheists, and they had done everything they could to shield their young daughter from the influence of Christians and the story of creation. One day their daughter asked the question at dinner, where did the sun and the moon and the stars come from? The parents then proceeded to tell her about the Big Bang Theory and how things evolved. The parents felt they needed to warn her about Christians and their beliefs about the sun, moon, and stars, and so they said to her that there are some people called Christians, and they believe that there is a God who created the universe and the stars, the moon, and the sun. Well, the little girl jumped off her seat and began running around the kitchen shouting, I knew he did it! I knew he did it! Wow! She didn't even know who he was, but she knew he did it. Psalm 19:1 says, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the skies proclaim the work of his hands. Genesis 1:1 says, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. People, there is a powerful and intelligent being. He is called God. But to really get to know this God requires special revelation, and that comes from the Bible.